Hey, you two. Well, y'all see, y'all see the footage of Katt Williams and this girl Wanda Smith's husband. It's all over internet today. Well, the first thing that struck me about the situation is, did y'all see the size of this woman Wanda Smith's husband? I mean, he is huge. I think I'm gonna call this thing David versus Goliath 2.0. This dude was huge. Not just fat, he was huge, like Suge Knight huge. Extremely intimidating. When I saw them at the door, they showed the footage. I think it's Live 11 or one of them things. Something 11. Local for Atlanta. When I saw the clip, initially, because they were standing at the door like centurions, I assumed that this was security for the club. They always put them great big old gorillas in front, right? So nobody would try to rush the door, I guess. Anyway. But that was her husband, and she was standing at the door with him, so she wanted to be there. So there might be some mess here for Miss Wanda Smith. She might be a little messy. She done called her husband to come out here to check this man, and she wants to be there. Now I can see her mentioning that it was a hard day at work to her husband, whatever. Or I really took offense to the way he treated me, or something like that. But to go and get your husband, to show up at the club, and then wait at the front door for this dude to show up there, I think it's a little bit messy, a little bit pushing it. She was orchestrating that. So not only was he huge, like doorway huge, he had his sons there. And I couldn't figure out which ones were his sons. There was a lot of big people. Y'all must feed, I don't know what y'all feeding them in Atlanta, honey. But y'all got some big ass folks down there in Atlanta, Georgia. All right. So then we see Katt Williams pull up. Now he looks like a string of spaghetti, particularly in comparison to all these big people around him. So I don't know what would motivate this man, because it looked like Katt Williams put up the club, and almost immediately he was confronted. There was a few words exchanged, and then this dude, who said he never pulled a gun on Katt Williams, lifted his shirt. We've seen that in all the old movies, all the gangster movies. They lift up their shirt to show you they strapped, right? I'm trying to figure out why in the hell would this dude that's got to be 350 need a gun to fight Katt Williams? I didn't get that part. I didn't get that part at all. It seemed like if you just hit him one time, he would knock him unconscious. Whatever. You bring a gun somewhere. Particularly, I assume some of these people who are running with Katt Williams security. It's a big assumption to assume that none of these people have guns also. So what, you're going to get into a gun battle? A guy this size, just go in there and just stay. You listen, you say something else gets to my wife, you say anything in the show or during the show, you do anything to disrupt the show, I'm going to knock your ass out. The old-fashioned way. Why did the dude bring a gun? So he might be bringing all kind of legal problems upon himself. I don't know what the gun laws are in you can carry a concealed or not in Atlanta. If you can carry a concealed weapon in Atlanta, Georgia, then he'll probably be okay. Because he didn't pull it out and point it at him. He didn't brandish the weapon. But both of them seem to be like they both lied. Katt said the man pulled the gun out and pointed it in his face. I don't know how he's gonna point it in his face. If he raised his shirt up, Katt saw the gun and took off running, how in the hell was he gonna put it in his face? He was at the back of him. The one thing about being small is Katt Williams can move a lot better than these huge guys men, I assume. Right? So I don't see how he would turn around to face the gun. All we see is what happened at the door. Right? You bring a gun, you can't assume that other people are not going to shoot you back. People are not going to just sit around and let you shoot me. So that was a dangerous situation they had there. So if the gun law, okay, what I was saying was, let me slow down. What I was saying was they both lied. Or we didn't see them running all the way to this supermarket he ran into. But Katt Williams said he pulled the gun on him. I don't see how that could happen. Because he was always behind him after he initially showed it to him, right? Katt Williams said he pulled it on him, and the other guy said he was running after him and it fell out of his thing. Now that could have happened off camera, because as they were running, it could have fallen out of his belt thing. We just didn't see that part, right? So maybe he's telling the truth there. That happened, but we don't see anything where he pointed a gun in his face. So, excuse me. So, on this little clip I saw this morning, something 11, they were saying that their show, she made a statement, I guess this morning, saying that this show cannot speak anymore on this subject. And the guy Frank said for legal reasons. I don't know what the legal reasons were. Who would be suing who? If anything, Katt Williams could press charges on this dude if he pulled a gun on him and brandished it. But if he didn't do that, and if that man has got a gun permit, he might be okay. I don't see why he would even need a gun in that situation, though. Those things can turn ugly. Anytime people, it's not the OK corral, you go shoot it out, you know. Anyway, I just thought that was strange. You guys check out the footage. It's all over the place. Or it will be within the next couple of hours. But, yeah, you want to check somebody, just check them. I mean, unless you want, I don't understand what the point in showing him his straps. That's kind of a little bit of a coward move on her husband, if you ask me. This man is huge. His boys are huge. I mean, they laid in wait for him to come through the door. So, and he's running. So I don't know why you need a gun for all that. Anyway, maybe the man went there threatening himself. Nothing better go down in this club, because she had to perform in that club tonight on that evening. They were probably afraid that this dude was, Katt Williams was going to get up in there and then cap on her some more, because everybody's going to want to know about what happened on the radio. Human beings, being what they are going to want a continuance of that. He wants to make comments, and they want to make sure that did not happen. All right. So David versus Goliath 2.0. Check it out.